Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'll be looking at the Bakugan Evolutions Genesis collection. Here you can see I have it here, and it comes with these 6 Bakugan. There's 2 here and 4 here, and 2 Nanogan. And you can see the title Genesis collection, and you can see Genesis, Drago, and Wrath, the Bakugan logo, and it has some teams here which I found quite odd, because on Rat's team there's Farrell, Nilius, and Lance, and then you have on Drago's team Warrior Whale, Trox, and Widow. I honestly found that quite odd, but I mean, it honestly doesn't matter, you can put them on whatever teams you like. Here we have on the side, we have Drago and Wrath, and they light up in 6 colors. You can see 2 of the colors here, and there's Wrath. Then the other side, here we have them again with different colors and Drago. And there we have some art of all the Bakugan in the set, along with the actual renders of the actual toys and the Geogan. And you can see it comes with 2 stands here. And then here it just shows you have 8, well, we can't call them all Bakugan, 4 cores and 10 cards. So let's open this up. And just a side thing, that if you scan these here, then you get videos of these 2 Bakugan being rolled out. You have Dan rolling out Drago, and then for some reason there's Magnus rolling out Wrath, which is honestly really odd. Don't know what's up with the marketing, but yeah, I'll open this up. So here's everything out of the package. Do be mindful with these ones, because obviously they're transparent, it's clear plastic, and the bindings are also clear, so just be mindful. There's no bindings on the stands. So let's take a look at all the cards and cores. So there's 4 cores here. There's a Green Fist, a Shield, another Green Fist, and another Shield. Plus 200B. And this is plus 150B and plus 1 attack. Plus 300B. And plus 150 plus 2. That's all well and good. Then you have these things. Don't really need to pay much attention to those. So if we take a look at the gate cards, here we have Year 4 Gate 45, has a Dragon on it, and these are the bonuses. Green Fist. Here we have Talon on Year 4 Gate 46, Shield, and here are all the bonuses, and obviously the normal gate card backing. Then we'll take a look at all of these cards. So I'll leave the Genesis, Drago, and Wrath till last. So here we have Genesis Warrior Whale. Here is his card, 805, and a double magic shield. And you might, see these flames on the side, and might be wondering what those are. So we'll take a look at that, and maybe you'll know what this means. Then we have Genesis Nilius, double shield, 704, and on a shield you get plus 700, quite good. Genesis Trox, shield and magic shield, 609, no effects. Then we have Genesis Farrell. He has a double flaming fist, 803. And we take a look at the Nanogan. So this is Nano Lancer. On a magic shield, it's minus the enemy's core and return it to the field. And with a magic shield and a green fist, minus the enemy's core and plus 200B to your Bakugan. And you can see a Farrell there in the background of the card with Lancer. And we have Widow here. Shield plus 400B. Shield, Helix, and Green Fist plus 1000B. So yeah, good cards overall. And yeah, these are intended to display different modes of the Bakugan. And I'll take a more detailed look at those in a second. But then we get to the Genesis cards, arguably the best ones, Genesis Wrath, and we have the all faction symbol there, which is only present on 3 Bakugan, being these two and Prisma Dragonoid. So Wrath here has a double shield, 500B, okay, but then 10 damage, which is the max damage you can get. And you can see here we have more of those flames on the side, and we have some things here as well, some lightning. So yeah, doesn't shine or anything like the Prisma Dragonoid card. But yeah, and then we have Genesis Dragonoid, which 1000B and 5 damage, and double Green Fist, also all faction. Quite good. I'll definitely be using Drago on my deck here. And then we'll take a look at these stands. So there's 2 stands, the Bakugan logo, then there's kind of a little ramp here. Kind of unfortunate, it has all that writing underneath which can show, but they're transparent, and you can put a card here and you get 2 of them. And what you can do is you can just join them up like that. So I'll display some Bakugan, and they're intended for the Genesis Dragon Wrath. So I guess I'll take a look at the Nanogan first. So this is Nano Lancer. You just open the tail, and you also have to take out the head. If I take a closer look at that. You have to kind of separate the halves here because there's something that this tab here clicks into place. So you do have to apply a bit of pressure to get it open. And then if we just take the head out. And here we have Lancer. This is the clear version. Here's his head. Looks nice. You know, it's up to personal preference whether you're gonna display or use this one in comparison to the normal one, although the card is the same. So if you're getting it purely for the TCG, then no difference there, because of course you don't need these. And Lance is a serpent, and here we have Widow, also clear, but we see some black plastic and those fangs. This is a spider. So all well and good. So if I take the score, we'll have a look first at Warrior Whale. So I'll just open him up there, and I'll put him on the stand for a better look. So here's Warrior Whale, who's, you know, that's kind of a play on Killer Whale, which are dolphins actually, but here you go. Interesting that they didn't choose Hydrus instead, but I mean, they've really been kind of promoting the new Bakugan for this season rather than the core 6. Here's a look at this side, and you can see the nice detailing here, the blue paint and everything, and yeah, quite nice. So if I put that off to the side, then if I take Trox here and open them up, then I take a look at that. Here we go. And Warrior Whale is, Genesis Warrior Whale is, I believe, supposed to represent speed mode, I think. And here we have Genesis Trox. You know, this is kind of expected, one of the main 6. And I believe Genesis Trox is also supposed to be speed. or perhaps strength. I'm actually I'm thinking this is strength mode. Nice. Then we take a look at Nilius. This is definitely supposed to be speed mode. You can see that kind of like posture and the three heads and the legs here and the arms, they're all molded as one section. Although on the Genesis Nilius card we have Strength Nilius and this is Speed Nilius. Odd there, but I mean there is a lot of problem with the cards, and I guess, you know, there's so many different modes for the Bakugans in evolutions that it's just kind of insane. Then here we have Feral. This is a strength mode and aligns with the card. You can see this more upright posture, bipedal rather than on four legs, and the wings on the back there. So nice. So if I take these cores, you know, kind of sad that they didn't include cores for all the Bakugan, but I mean, it's not like cores are that hard to come by anyway. So if we open Genesis Wrath here, you can see he lights up, which is quite cool, in all 6 faction colors. And the one that he ends on will be the one faction that you play for that turn. And then if I take out these manual bits, his wings, then I mean, this is a rather tall Bakugan with those wings back there. And yeah, you can see that I believe it's this middle bit that activates the lights. If I just put that down, yeah, there we go. And you can see those wings, the arms, the tail. Then that all faction symbol in gold right there. Quite a nice Bakugan, I'm going to say. Yeah, and you can see the chip in there. And I mean, it triggers quite easily even when it's open. So then we'll take a look at Drago, which I would say is the main piece of the Genesis collection. So I'm just going to find the magnet. And we see, here we go. And if I take out that horn there, it's quite a fiddly little piece to take out. But there we go. And the trigger for this is the neck. There we go. Lights up in the faction colors. You can see that kind of like crystal in the center, and the horn, and red eyes for Drago, interestingly, on the figure. You can see looking around the wings and the tail. And these arms are actually manual as well, so if I just fold those out there, and yeah, quite nice. And yeah, so that's the Genesis collection. And yeah, that was the Genesis collection. I think it's quite good value. This is how I think the teams on the front should have been, with Nelius and Warrior Whale with Wrath. Because, you know, Nelius is often depicted as fighting Dragonoid as his rival. And that would make sense with the Nanogan, because we had Farrell and Nelius on one team. And then, you know, they're showing it as even with one Nanogan per team. But there's Darkus and Aurelus. Just doesn't make sense. But yeah, I think this makes way more sense with Farrell, Trox and Lancer on Dragonoid's team, and Warrior Whale, Nilius and Widow on Rat's team. And yeah, so 2 gate cards, these cards, and here are the cards for Wrath and Drago displayed on the stands. There is a bit of, you know, trouble with displaying Dragonoid's card with Dragonoid on there, because it's either the tail or the wing that gets in the way. But yeah, so I think it's amazing value. You get 6 Bakugan, 2 Nanogan, a couple of gate cards as expected, but yeah, quite good. And if you see it, I would recommend you pick it up. I got it a little cheaper than the price it normally would have been, but yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.